Welcome to another epic Yu-Gi-Oh deck guide. Today, we're diving into one of the most stylish and aggressive fusion decks in the game, none other than the Lunalight. Lunalight is a powerful lineup of Dark Beast Warrior monsters built for high-speed combos and massive fusion plays. While originally designed for fusion summoning, it's also great at making Xyz and Link plays thanks to its ability to swarm the field with level 4 monsters. With cards that recycle themselves and even act as fusion spells, this deck keeps your momentum going. So if you're looking for a deck that can snowball fast, break boards, and swing for game in one turn, Lunalight is the deck for you. First, let's start breaking down the monster lineup. Chick is your normal summon and the main starter of the deck. It lets you send any Lunalight monster from your main or extra deck to the GY and treat its name as that monster when used for a fusion summon. Use this to send Yellow Marten early to set up GY plays or fuel your combo with Lunalight Tiger. And when banished, Chick stops your opponent from activating cards during the battle phase. Super strong if timed right. Yellow Marten is your main extender and searcher. It can special summon itself from hand or GY by bouncing a Lunalight card, and when sent to the GY by a card effect, it searches a Lunalight spell trap. You'll usually return Lunalight Tiger to the hand for multiple pendulum uses in one turn. Great for recycling and combo looping. Tiger is your combo enabler and the heart of the deck. In the pendulum zone, she can revive a Lunalight from the GY once per turn with its effects negated. If destroyed, her monster effect revives a Lunalight with its effects intact. Since you can freely place pendulum monsters into the zone, you can bounce and reuse Tiger's effect multiple times for huge swarm potential. Black Sheep is your fusion fixer and utility piece. It can discard itself to either recycle a Lunalight monster or search polymerization. And if used as fusion material, you get to add a Lunalight back from the GY or face-up extra deck. Great for searching poly if you want to summon non-Lunalight fusions like Guardian Chimera, or to recycle Lunalight Tiger for more loops. Wolf is your alternate fusion engine and secondary pendulum scale. Its pendulum effect lets you fusion summon any Lunalight by banishing materials from field or GY. As a monster, it gives your Lunalights piercing damage. Use her to instantly go into big fusion monsters like Leo Dancer by banishing Panther Dancer from GY, which combos well with Chick's name copying effect. White Rabbit is your normal summon option and potential back row remover. On normal summon, it revives a Lunalight from the GY with its effects intact, and it can bounce opponent's spell trap cards based on how many Lunalights you control. It's a tech pick against trap-heavy decks and great for recovering field presence. Crimson Fox is your protection tech and surprise ATK reducer. If sent to the GY by a card effect, it sets an opponent's monster ATK to 0. While in the GY, it can banish itself to negate an effect that targets your Lunalight monster. It's a neat way to force through damage or protect key monsters from targeting effects. Purple Butterfly is your ATK booster and extra extender. She can send herself to the GY from hand or field to boost a Lunalight by 1000 ATK, and can banish herself from the GY to special summon a Lunalight from your hand. She's useful in combos to summon an extra body and enables plays like making Tiger King to search Tenki. Gold Leo is your newest Lunalight combo starter and recycler. When summoned, it lets you search a Lunalight monster and discard a card. If a Lunalight is sent to your GY while this card is on the field, you can add that monster back to hand. It's a strong way to fix your hand and loop cards like Chick or Tiger for longer combos. You'll need to manage your hand well since it forces a discard and doesn't do much alone. Silver Hound is your another newest Lunalight support and situational negate. If sent to the GY by a card effect, it special summons another Lunalight from the deck. From the GY, it can banish itself and a fusion monster to negate a spell trap. It's a good combo piece for extending into Tiger or Chick and gives you surprise negation if set up right. However, its second effect is very specific, and you'll need a fusion monster in the GY to make it work. Now, let's move on to the spells and traps. Lunalight Perfume is your best Lunalight revival and search tool. It lets you special summon a Lunalight monster from your GY, and in the GY, it can banish itself and discard a card to search any Lunalight monster from your deck. This card isn't once per turn, so you can loop multiple copies in one turn to keep extending. It also works really well with Yellow Marten and Foolish Burial Goods. However, it's not searchable by Yellow Marten because of the card name, and it's really not treated as a proper Lunalight card. Lunalight Fusion is your dedicated fusion spell for the Archetype. It lets you fusion summon a Lunalight using materials from your hand or field, and if your opponent controls an extra deck monster, you can also use a material from your deck or extra deck. It's a good backup if you don't have access to Lunalight Wolf and your opponent has a boss monster on board. Masquerade is your newest spell, a combo support and consistency booster. When activated, it sends a Lunalight monster from your deck to the GY, and if you fusion summon that turn, it recovers a banished or used polymerization and even lets you fusion using GY materials once. Use this to trigger Yellow Marten, set up Kaleido Chick plays, and extend with polymerization for bigger fusion summons. Fire Formation Tenki is your main searcher for Lunalight starters. It lets you add any level 4 or lower Beast Warrior monster from your deck to your hand on activation. You'll usually search Kaleido Chick to start your combos. Being continuous also helps you bounce it back with Marten for more searches. Foolish Burial Goods is your spell-based GY enabler. It sends a spell or trap from your deck to the GY, usually Lunalight Perfume or Serenade Dance. It sets up GY combos quickly and is especially good when paired with Yellow Marten or Perfume's search effect. Foolish Burial is your monster miller and extender setup. It sends any monster from your deck to the GY, usually Yellow Marten, Kaleido Chick, or Crimson Fox. It's perfect for triggering Marten's second effect or baiting Ash Blossom from your opponent. Serenade Dance is your searchable trap extender and summon tool. On field, it doesn't do much, but in the GY, it can banish itself and send a card from your hand to the GY to special summon any Lunalight from your deck. It works great when dumped by Foolish Burial Goods or Yellow Marten and gives you an instant way to get Kaleido Chick or Tiger from the deck. Reincarnation Dance is your battle recovery trap. When one of your monsters is destroyed by battle or card effect, it adds up to 2 Lunalight monsters from your deck to your hand. You can use this to recover after getting board wiped or to search combo pieces like Kaleido Chick and Yellow Marten. And last but not the least, let's move on to the extra deck. Cat Dancer is your basic fusion attacker and burn enabler. It lets you attack all your opponent's monsters twice each and deals 100 damage every time it attacks. It can't be destroyed by battle, and you can tribute a Lunalight to activate its effect. It's great for clearing boards and pushing burn damage during battle phase, especially when swarming with monsters. Panther Dancer is your upgraded board clear boss with effect protection. It can attack all monsters your opponent controls twice each and gains 200 ATK each time it destroys a monster by battle. Plus, it can't be destroyed by card effects. It's strong against swarms and helps rack up damage fast, especially since her ATK keeps going up during the battle phase. Leo Dancer is your main OTK boss monster. It has 3,500 ATK, can attack twice per battle phase, can't be targeted or destroyed by card effects, and once per turn, it can destroy all special summon monsters after it battles. It's the best fusion to close out games, especially when paired with Underclock Taker or Lunalight Crimson Fox to reduce your opponent's ATK. Saber Dancer is your ATK scaling backup boss. It gains 200 ATK for every Beast Warrior in the GY or Banished, and it can't be targeted by effects. While in the GY, it can boost one of your fusion monsters by 300 ATK during your turn. Use this in grind games to give your Leo Dancer or Panther Dancer a massive ATK boost for game. Perfume Dancer is your newest Lunalight supporting fusion monster for consistency and extending. When fusion summoned, it adds Lunalight Perfume from deck to hand. It can bounce a Lunalight card you control to special summon another from hand, and in the GY, it reduces your opponent's monster's ATK by their DF. It's great for recycling Tiger or Chick, and the ATK debuff can help your boss monsters swing over big monsters. However, it doesn't hit as hard as your other fusions, and each effect is once per turn, limiting how much value you get. And Liger Dancer is your newest Lunalight fusion boss monster and ultimate board breaker. It's unaffected by anything except Lunalight cards, can attack twice per turn, and once per turn as a quick effect. It can send a Lunalight from your extra deck to the GY to destroy all special summon monsters your opponent controls. Very amazing for breaking through big combo boards and OTKing safely with massive protection. It needs Leo Dancer plus 3 more Lunalights to fusion summon, so it's hard to summon without a big setup. Let's add Duger's the Timeless, your flexible rank 4 utility Xyz that can either draw 2 and discard 1, revive a monster in defense position, or double a monster's ATK. Each effect comes with a drawback for the next turn. Its third effect is perfect for boosting Leo Dancer or Panther Dancer to finish games. Underclock Taker is your Link 2 that helps push through big monsters. When co-linked, it lets you target a monster your opponent controls and reduce its ATK by the ATK of a monster it points to. Use this with Leo Dancer to cut down your opponent's biggest monster before going for game. And Guardian Chimera is your general fusion threat and draw destruction engine. It requires 3 monsters with different names, and must use both hand and field as fusion materials. On summon using a fusion spell, it can draw and destroy cards depending on the materials used. Use polymerization to summon it while triggering Lunalight grave effects at the same time. It also gets targeting protection if you used polymerization. The main goal of Lunalight is to build up materials and fusion summon your boss monster, Lunalight Leo Dancer. She can attack twice and destroy all special summon monsters your opponent controls after her first attack, perfect for clearing the way and dealing huge damage. You need starting cards like Kaleido Chick and Yellow Martin to send cards to the GY and search key combo pieces. Cards like Tiger act like a free revival and can loop your monsters for crazy combo chains. It's also important to use your GY effects and pendulum scales to keep monsters coming. Use Lunalight Fusion or Polymerization to bring out fusion monsters early, or link climb into monsters like Appaloosa for added protection. To secure the board, you'll want to end on Leo Dancer, a 3500 ATK boss that can swing twice and wipe the board. You can also Xyz summon rank 4 monsters like Baguska or go into Time Thief Redoer for more control options. However, Lunalight also has its weaknesses. Lunalight is weak against cards that stop fusion summons like Dimensional Barrier, or effects that block the GY. Decks that can interrupt your combos with Ash Blossom or Effect Veiler can slow you down. It also struggles going first since it lacks strong interruption. Cards like Shadow Imprisoning Mirror and Bestial Monsters can shut down your Dark Monster effects. Include hand traps like Called by the Grave or Crossout Designator to protect your combos. You can also play Forbidden Droplet or Dark Ruler No More to break through monster-heavy boards. Running rank 4 like Baguska helps buy time when going first. For specific counters, use Frame Gear Gamma to stop early monster effects. Ash Blossom, Effect Veiler, and even DD Crow can hit the GY-dependent effects hard. To end the duel, bring out Lunalight Leo Dancer, swing twice, then wipe their board and go for game. If Leo Dancer isn't enough, you can still finish with Xyz or link monsters backed by powerful follow-up from the GY. Just make sure you've played around Disruption. If you can avoid getting countered, you're gonna assure your flawless victory. Therefore, Lunalight is a fast-paced, explosive combo deck that punishes slow setups and unprepared backrows. Whether you're fusion summoning your way to a game-winning attack or swarming the board with Xyz plays, Lunalight gives you the power to shine in style. So check out this amazing deck and start competing online or even in real tournaments. If you enjoyed this video, please give a like and subscribe to this channel. See you in the next video.